Let's discuss. Hey everyone, it's Rachel back again with another reaction video, and today I will be checking out a new track from Acres. I love this band. I have not featured anything on the channel from them. They put out the album Lonely World in 2019, and I found that I think in 2020 or last year maybe, and I fell in love with it immediately. With this band, I really love the vocals, but also the emotion in them and the instrumental's ability to match that. The choruses are a big thing for me. Some of that like hooky stuff I really enjoy. So that's what I love about this band. I was going to listen to this on my own time, but I saw that they had reached out about a video, and I was like, for sure down to do that because this is something I had been looking forward to anyhow. So gonna make a video, gonna link all of their social media in the description. Make sure if you haven't checked out Lonely World or any of their other discography, do that if you enjoy this. I'm gonna stop talking. We are gonna get straight into it. I like the bass a lot too. Bass drums, doing a lot of carrying. In those verses at least. Those backing vocals are telling us something, I think. And that's not also for the outro. Acres, Burning Throne, let's discuss. So this is catchy in a different type of way than I'm used to with this band. I feel like it's still got, you know, it's not a total sound jump. I feel like we end up having this conversation a decent amount on the channel because of the amount of time I've had it now, I guess, and like hearing new releases from bands, trying new things out and stuff. This isn't like, you know, an off the charts change in music, I don't think, but it's still, like I said, catchy in a different way. Like when I think of the album that I had mentioned, I think of like big catchy hooks and stuff, and I don't feel like that's what this song really plays at. It's more of like a sorry type of deal. Like if you listen specifically to like the lead into the chorus, like if you listen to the vocals going into it and everything, it's more of like an open sound, I guess, whereas when I'm thinking about Lonely World and such, I'm thinking of like much bigger and sort of a more, I don't even know how I would really draw the differences there, but it definitely feels different. Also going with like instrumentally, going with like a more, well, I think they did a good job. Like the verses feel more, like I was mentioning, they rely a lot on like the bass and the drumming. Vocals, obviously, I'm sort of leaving out of this, but they are involved as well. But the chorus still feels like it kind of bursts out of that sort of feeling instrumentally, but there's also like some synth and such, so it's just got a completely different feeling than expecting. But I've talked also a lot about when I go into like listening to new music from bands at this point, I don't listen to it in a way where I'm like, this has to be like Lonely World because I liked that album. It's because I liked what they did with that album. I'm excited to see what's next, but I definitely don't, I try not to anymore hold them against each other, because with bands like, I would say Thousand Below is a really good example, and we've had this conversation on Discord and such as well. Their debut album is like one of my favorite albums ever, and so going into their album Gone in Your Wake in 2019, it was one of those situations where I sort of had to be ready for something different, and that's what's good about singles and such too. You sort of get used to that. My point is, this is definitely not, I don't think that dramatic. That was like a very dramatic change for me, even though I really like Gone in Your Wake as well. Anyway, I'm getting off topic here. So with this song, it still feels very much Acres, but it's got a dark feel with this in a different sort of way, I guess, is what I'm getting at here. So I'm excited to see what that will mean for whatever other releases they may have coming and such, but I really dig this band, and I'm excited to see what else they'll do and what the sound will be like. So Burning Throne, I like this a lot. It won't be like one of my favorite songs from Acres or anything as of right now. That's after one listen. I do feel like this is another track. It's going to be one I revisit for sure and I do some listening with, but I feel like as I listen more to it, I'll probably start liking it even more and listening to it, you know, so who knows where it will end up on rotation in the long run. But I say on first listen, I would place it like, you know, it's not one of my least favorite of their songs, but they have a few that are going to be hard to beat, and I'll talk about that more in the other video because I've done a lot of rambling here. So anyway, I will link, of course, the music video I reacted to for Burning Throne on Dreambound's channel. All of Acres' social media, all of that will be in the description. Other than that, you can also find my link tree, which will have the invite for the Discord server. Of course, the Discord server has a lot of conversation related to music, unrelated to music, games, pets, various different things. A lot of really awesome people in there. So if you're interested in coming and join, check out the community. That will be there, as well as my Instagram profile link, which on Instagram I do post all music related content. I post sometimes about shows if I've been to one recently and have pictures or videos to share from that. I post a lot of merch. I have a never-ending merch collection, so a lot of that going on. And then I post a chart on Friday of what I've listened to the most over the course of each week. Top 25 EPs, albums, singles, depends on what I have been listening to. So my handle on there is Rachel Reacts. It is the same as my YouTube channel, but again, it will be in that link tree in the description if you have any interest in following me. As always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.